All right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts back again today with another video for you. And in today's video, we have a song that I'm really not looking forward to doing. Not gonna lie, okay? Don't want to do this, but the way I see it is this is a continuation of their diss battle from 4 or 5 years ago. It just took Mac this long to write it, okay? He had to write it out. He had to rewrite it. He had to show it to people. He had to get constructive criticism. He had to come back. He had to write it out again. He had to rewrite it. He had to show it to somebody else. Okay, so this has been going on for 5 years. He's been refining this diss. So, I'm going to try to be as fair as possible. I thought I was extremely fair in the first diss battle. Probably overly fair towards Mac in the first diss battle. Gave him a lot of benefit of the doubt, and he still got his ass crushed. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Like I said, I'm not necessarily looking forward to it. I'm going to try to be fair, but for completion's sake, we have to do it, okay? So, this is maclethal, his Tom MacDonald diss, okay? Let's go.
Let's be clear about one thing. You started it, you sneak dissing pussy.
You start... Mac. He didn't start it, dude. What are you talking about, man? We've already established who started it back in the day. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I thought it was funny too. We already squashed this, dude. What are you doing? Here's a backstory. A couple years ago, Tom MacDonald got his feelings hurt and made a track towards me. Tried to diss me in a rapping war, tried to bait me into going back and forth, but I really didn't have the passion for it, so I made one song and I had to ignore it. I don't want to...
Really, dude? Really? You're saying you only made one because you didn't have the passion for it? No, man. You didn't come back with another one because there was no recovering. There was absolutely no recovering from the Chris Benoit bar. No recovering from that. There's no way to top it. None. That's why you didn't come out with anything, because it was done, man. It was over. There was nothing you could do. So don't try to act like, oh, I didn't have the passion. I didn't want to do it. You know, I just felt like, you know, it wasn't worth my time or whatever. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Let's go.
Back and forth, but I really didn't have the passion for it, so I made one song and I had to ignore it. I don't want to sound rude, I just think he's mad corny. I didn't want to give it energy. A transphobic, homophobic culture vulture rapping about white supremacy isn't worthy of facing me lyrically. But I'm getting tired.
Yep, and that's you know, based on the title, I knew that kind of stuff was coming, man. So you know, he's taking the SJW, the cancel culture angle on this with him, and it's just going to be a bunch of cancel culture buzzwords being thrown at Tom. Okay. Oh, this is going to be super creative, I'm sure. Let's go.
Homophobic culture vulture rapping about white supremacy isn't worthy of facing me lyrically. But I'm getting tired of watching this dude
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's not even worth it, man. You know, he can't face you lyrically. Get out of here, man. That's ridiculous.
Isn't worthy of facing me lyrically, but I'm getting tired of watching this dude embarrass hip-hop's history. And the other day he dropped a new song and for some reason he was dissing me. Fine, fight contract sign. Normally I wouldn't pay this any mind, but you made a 9-minute song about your personal life. Why the fuck you mention mine? I've been minding my business and buying some property. Why are you dissing me? Why you take shots at me, man? Are you buying prescriptions again? Is it lines that you're sniffing? It's gotta be.
Come on. Really, Mac? You're going to take something that he said about you, and you're going to put that on him. Like, that was almost verbatim, what Tom said about you and your history with substances, and you're going to put it on him. Tom's always been open and honest about his problems with substance abuse. I've never heard Mac talk about his. I mean, maybe it's out there. But, you know, there's no secrets with Tom. We know what he's been through. We know what he did. But whatever, man. I mean, hey, way to recycle a diss from Tom and throw it back at him, I guess. Super creative again.
Me, why you take shots at me, man? Are you buying prescriptions again? Is it lines that you're sniffing? It's gotta be. Fuck it. Ding ding, let's begin. You got weak skin. We followed each other on IG. We DM'd, we even agreed that we would be friends. Thomas, we already squashed it. Last time I took the high road. This time I'm getting toxic. First off, your music sucks, you're goofy as fuck, your beats are trash. I bet $1 million cash that I could easily beat your ass. Your girlfriend is a skeezer.
Come on. Really, Mac? Beat your ass in what? Like a game of ping pong? I mean, please, you're talking about like ping pong or table tennis or, you know, cards, right? A game of Madden, maybe? I mean, because you're not physically beating Tom's ass. He's like twice your size, dude. And, you know, he has a wrestling background. So, I mean, he's going to grab your little ass up and just fucking powerbomb you. But, okay. Okay, you can beat him. Let's go.
I bet $1 million cash that I could easily beat your ass. Your girlfriend is a skeezer with diseases. She got fleas and crabs. She used to go to Russell Simmons' house and eat his ass.
Okay, but hey. You know, though... It's okay there. That's okay. Taking a little shot at it over there. Sounds like a diss a you know, 13-year-old boy would come up with. It just, you know, hey, I'm a 41-year-old man. Mentally, I'm probably closer to 13 than I am to 41. So I get it, man. But if you're going to be putting this stuff out there, you got to have something more creative, more complex than your basic 13-year-old boy disses about somebody's girlfriend, man. Come on, let's go.
She used to go to Russell Simmons' house and eat his ass. Nova Rockefeller. Known for Rockefeller. She was a groupie over at Def Jam and a hoe at Rockefeller. You nerdy cuck, I wouldn't touch that.
Come on, dude. You're gonna rhyme Rockefeller with Rock-a-feller and Rockefeller. Like, that's so fucking lazy. That's just so fucking lazy. That's so fucking lazy. I cannot stand when artists do that, okay? You cannot rhyme the same word over and over and over again and act like you're saying something, man. It's just such lazy bullshit. Let's go.
Was a groupie over at Def Jam and a hoe at Rockefeller. You nerdy cuck, I wouldn't touch that dirty slut for $30. You're not even in the top 10 rappers. Your girl is fucked. Oh my god. She's vaginally infected. I'll get back.
Again, that's decent. It's decent, okay? It's a decent diss. It's generic. It's immature though. It's like a 13-year-old boy wrote it. Like, if you're gonna come at Tom, dude, like, go back and listen to Tom's diss to you. It was so layered and nuanced, man. Like, it was complex. You know, but he's the one who's tarnishing, like, the history of rap or whatever the fuck you said. Okay, dude. All right. I don't want to listen to the last 6 minutes. This is garbage. This is just fucking trash.
I'll get back to her in a second. First, I'm smashing you on this record. I'll punch you so hard you'll see 3 of me. You'll say, "Hi, Dave." Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Half your fucking
okay.
base.
That was all right. That was a hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. You'll see 3 of them. All right, but you know that's not going to happen. So.
You'll see 3 of me. You'll say, "Hi, Dave." Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Half your fucking fame.
If you remember how Tom started off, the second diss was, "Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. I ain't even trying." So he gave him 3 hi Daves, and he just gave him 3 hi Daves right there. After he punches them in the face and he sees triple of them. Okay, I mean, that's a little clever. That's a little clever, okay? I can appreciate that more than the, you know, your girlfriend's a dirty slut stuff. So let's go.
Base wishes they could buy slaves. I donate my money to veterans.
What?
Okay, what you want to?
Dude, hold the fuck on.
For to punch you so hard you'll see 3 of me. You'll say, "Hi, Dave." Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Half your fucking fan base wishes they could buy slaves. I donate my money to.
Okay, so let's talk about that. All right. Dave is coming from a very, like, left-wing point of view, obviously, with the white supremacist stuff and this and that, okay? So we could tell what side of the aisle he's on, right? And he's saying, you know, Tom's audience is obviously more right-wing. if he's saying this stuff, you know, because that's what that side says about this side. The Democrats owned the slaves. Okay, Dave. So, more than likely, it's half of your audience, right? Not half of Tom's. Let's go. Tom's audience were the ones responsible for fucking freeing them, man. Let's go.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Half your fucking fan base wishes they could buy slaves. I donate my money to veterans. Okay, what you want, a peppermint? Don't complain about it, just do it. Quit patting yourself on the back for the camera lens. You're just Doja.
Decent point. Decent point. You know, hey, I donated money to the veterans. He's like, all right, well, just shut the fuck up about it. Like, if it's something you were doing altruistically, you shouldn't have to talk about it. And I can agree with that. I can agree with it. I'm the type of person, like, if I go drop off clothes at Salvation Army, okay? You know how you can get a receipt and then you can use it as a deductible on your taxes? All right, I never take the receipt. Because if I'm donating, I'm donating. I am not giving it to somebody for tax relief, okay? If you do that, that's fine. You know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, that's kind of how I view that stuff. So, like, if you're doing something nice for somebody out of the, you know, kindness of your heart, you don't need patted on the back. I can agree with that from him. That wasn't Tom's point when he said it, but, you know, for the purposes of the diss, we'll give him a +1 for that one, I guess. He's still in the negative at this point, though, so he's still trying to dig out of the hole he started from the first minute and a half of the song.
You want a peppermint? Don't complain about it, just do it. Quit patting yourself on the back for the camera lens. You're just Doja Cat for Nazis, a feminine racist on every beat. They call you an anti-woke rapper cause your music puts everybody to sleep. Fuck everything that your lame ass do. If Dave Matthews had braids and a face tattoo and made a song called If I Was a Gay Black Jew, we would all be like, hey, that's you. Acting like you represent the blue-collar working man, rocking army boots when you live.
Okay, that was kind of funny because Dave Matthews puts me to sleep, right? So if he's saying, you know, Tom's... And if you could fall asleep to some of Tom's music, man, like, you know, there might be, like, a song that has, like, a nice, like, melodic, you know, and you know, can possibly, but there's no way, man. Come on. Let's go.
In Woodland Hills and wear $5,000 Versace suits, you'll never fuck with Mac. Look at this blonde bitch surrounded by shirtless African-American actors. What, you about to get gangbanged in an episode of Black? You're
shirtless? Every single person in this fucking shot has a shirt on, man. Whatever. Makes no sense. Okay.
Bitch surrounded by shirtless African-American actors. What, you about to get gangbanged in an episode of Black? Your fans cheer when planes fly over Gaza dropping bombs.
Oh, so now, Mac, now black people gangbang, huh? If there's a group of black people around, someone's getting gangbanged. Is that what you're saying, you fucking racist? Like, this is the shit I'm talking about with all the shit that comes from that side, man. Like, they can't help but spew racism as they talk about how other people are supposedly fucking racist, man. You know, like... We're not even getting into it. It's not even worth it. This whole thing is fucking trash, though, so far. 2.5 minutes of fucking trash. I highly doubt it's getting any better in the next 4.5 minutes. So, I'll give him a little bit longer, but, like... I don't know. This is just... I knew I didn't want to do this song.
Get gangbanged in an episode of Black. Your fans cheer when planes fly over Gaza dropping bombs. I'm a 52-year-old soccer mom. I hate rap, but you're awesome, Tom. You're a fake fraud.
Not my war, not my fucking problem. That goes for Ukraine, Russia, Israel, fucking Gaza, whatever, man. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Not my war, not my fucking problem.
Dropping bombs. I'm a 52-year-old soccer mom. I hate rap, but you're awesome, Tom. You're a fake fraud, poser, liar, charlatan, and grifter at heart. You have no fucking dignity. You'll do anything just to get on the charts. Bitch, I'm a star. Kicking these bars, burning his...
Dude, no. See, you got that twisted. He won't do anything to get on the charts. Anything he does gets on the chart. Dude, he could kick out a music video of him you know, mumbling fucking nonsense with a thumb in his ass, and it's going to get a billboard, dude, at this point. Come on.
Fucking dignity, you'll do anything just to get on the charts. Bitch, I'm a star, kicking these bars, burning his body, I'll rip it apart. Tom, did you call yourself the white version of Kendrick Lamar? Talking like you kicked down doors for the indie movement. Bitch, you stole that same blueprint from rhyme sayers and strange music. I paved your road, real indie since '01. Now I'm Marvin Gaye's father, I'm killing my own son.
Ooh, that was kind of hard. That was all right. That was all right. You know, he's saying, hey, man, like, I paved the way. I've been doing this, before you. And I was, one of the independent artists that kind of paved the way for people. Like, I don't really agree with that. But, okay, we'll give it to him, again, for the sake of the diss. And, like, now, like Marvin Gaye's father, I'm killing my own son. Saying he's killing Tom on the track, because Marvin Gaye's dad killed him. So. That was clever. That was at least, you know what? That was at least a mature diss, right? That was kind of complex. You had to, like, that's more what I would have expected out of this. I would have expected more of stuff like that, but we're really not getting it.
Marvin Gaye's father, I'm killing my own son. About a boy named Tom. He had a rich dad and a racist mom. Nova, Daddy, here Nova. Daddy, come here, girl. Sit. Aw, good girl. Here's a treat. Daddy, here's the truth that you can't run from. No can do told me when I'm fighting monsters, don't let it make you become one. Your ego's too big, it's gotta be deflated. Trying to say political rap is a genre you created? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You ever heard of Ice-T, Ice Cube, Immortal Technique, X-Clan, or Public Enemy? Of course you haven't. You know nothing about the culture. Second Amendment right guns coming up out the holster. Put the pistol in your mouth. Name one song off of Illmatic before I pull the trigger. You wanna be American so bad that you won't even rep your own flag, and now you're getting toe tagged on every single song. You use that same dead flow. Your girl's like Emily Willis, a brain dead hoe. I should.
There was really just nothing to say through that. I mean, it was whatever, man. Like, it took him 5 years. It took him 5 years. And this is what we get. This is what we get after 5 years. Okay, man. If this is how you want to represent yourself, I guess that's fine, okay? It's not me, it's you, but whatever.
Single song, you use that same dead flow. Your girl's like Emily Willis, a brain dead hoe. I should have known that you're a damn snake. The type of person that'll look right in a man's face and offer him a handshake. Call a truce, declare peace on the landscape, then diss his family life just to entertain your fan base. On God mode, trying to rap like Jesus, but in real life you act like Judas with pussycat-like movements. I feel like Caesar getting stabbed by Brutus, but I got whiplash, so drums make me smack my students. The YouTube diss tracks, they really ain't my vibe. When I battle a rapper, shit, I'd rather do it live. I'll bet $50,000 to the charity of your choice that you won't look me in the eyes and put clarity in your voice and say the things about me that you said in all your diss tracks. When I'm a foot away from you and you might just get bitch slapped. Shit, we could battle.
Mac, if Tom's a foot away from you, he's 3 feet away from you. Okay? Even if he closes the distance to 1 foot, he is this much taller than you, man. Come on. He's 3 feet away if he's a foot away.
In all your diss tracks, when I'm a foot away from you and you might just get bitch slapped. Shit, we could battle on King of the Dot. Your girl knows all those dudes. She's seen all their cocks. We could battle up in Canada.
Okay, I mean, the 13-year-old boy in me, that's okay. That's decent. I like that, but it's... Anybody could say that shit, man. Anybody could say it. These are not like disses, dude. It's just you saying foul shit about somebody's girlfriend. I guess technically it's a diss, but it's very immature. Very immature.
Girl knows all those dudes, she's seen all their cocks. We could battle up in Canada, right in your hometown. I'll let you pick the city and venue it goes down, and I promise I'll get a bigger applause than you, because in hip-hop, there ain't a bigger fraud than you. I went on tour with D12, those dudes are my new friends. They showed me some video you made for Eminem. They told me they were in the studio with Slim. When he watched it, he cringed and he cut it off 30 seconds in. Eminem doesn't like you, he does not respect you. You made a love song about him, begging him to peg you. Have you noticed that publicly he's never even mentioned it? I'm sorry, buddy, I know that's not how you envisioned it. You thought he'd call you like, hey Tom, it's Slim Shady.
Yeah, Tom likes Slim. All right, Tom likes Slim. Tom, I don't believe necessarily cares for the new Eminem. Okay, because anytime he talks well about M, he talks about what Eminem was when he first hit the scene. Okay, so yeah, you know, Tom doesn't like him, or Tom doesn't like him. Eminem doesn't like Tom because their politics are different, okay? And that's it. So, of course, he's going to act like, this is trash, man, like, whatever. And even if he thought that, big deal, man, big deal. Eminem doesn't have to like anything, you know? It's his personal preference at the end of the day. But, you know, hey, I get it. That's, you know, an idol of Tom's. He threw out a track to him or whatever, and M didn't like it. And, you know, that probably stung a little bit. It probably stings a little bit, you know. It is what it is. You know, at least that's like, that's kind of a diss. Okay, so we'll give him a +1 for that one, too. Okay, so he's gotten 2 +1s for 2 decent little diss parts in this whole 5.5 minutes so far. The man's still in the hole, though.
I know that's not how you envisioned it. You thought he'd call you like, hey Tom, it's Slim Shady. You're so controversial, how are you this crazy? You want to make a song about how transgender men are pretend ladies and all the live ladies having mixed babies? And how the Mexican border is being invaded by woke Palestinians causing inflation? We'll call it White Boys Part 12, it'll be awful. And the Grammy goes to Eminem.
All right, he got a chuckle out of me from there. I'm gonna call it White Boys 12. It'll be awful. All right, that was a little funny. That was a little funny.
Inflation, we'll call it White Boys Part 12. It'll be awful. And the Grammy goes to Eminem and Tom MacDonald. I'm sorry that you didn't get to do a song with your hero. At least you got to do a song with Ben Shapiro, the dude that censored Candace Owens' views quick. And he said that rap music isn't real music. And he tried to say that pussies aren't supposed to get wet. That song was so controversial and over the edge. I'm kidding. Nobody cares about your facts or your feelings. You make music for people that storm the Capitol building. You make rap tunes for white trash inbred people that snort crank in dirty ass gas station bathrooms. People that shoot AR-15s in classrooms.
You know what's so funny is Mac found out when he started dissing Tom that their fan bases had a lot of overlap. So maclethal fans, he is talking about you. He is talking about you right now. Keep that in mind. This is what he thinks of his fan base. Let's go back. Let's hear it all again. This is what Mac thinks of his fan base.
You make rap tunes for white trash inbred people that snort crank in dirty ass gas station bathrooms. People that shoot AR-15s in classrooms. That never heard of Nas Del Woo or Black Moon. You make music for people.
Act like nobody's ever heard of Nas, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. The second time he referenced people not knowing who he is.
Never heard of Nas Del Woo or Black Moon. You make music for people that hate black dudes, people that huff gas fumes, got barbed wire tattoos, people that say the N-word while playing Call of Duty, people that buy a case of Bud Light just to shoot it, incels that are terrified of sex, and people that pay money to be verified on X, people that say, now normally I don't like rap, but this Tom MacDonald dude is great cause he ain't black. I rewrote this disc 3 times, kept throwing out the verses, punchlines weren't cutting it.
3 times? 3 times this last week, probably. Like I said, you've been rewriting this for 5 fucking years, man. For 5 years. Let's go.
Cause he ain't black. I rewrote this disc 3 times, kept throwing
and that's,
out the
you know, and you, if this was absolute fire and you said you rewrote it 3 times, fine. Okay? You rewrote this 3 times. So it was worse than this. There was at least 4 iterations of this, and this is the final product. Okay, man. Okay. Fine by me, I guess.
Tom MacDonald dude is great cause he ain't black. I rewrote this disc 3 times, kept throwing out the verses. Punchlines weren't cutting, it needed substance and some purpose. I realized I needed to try to cut beyond the surface, and instead of murdering you, maybe I could be of service. You constantly just brag about the ways you feel yourself. It's obvious you're losing your battle with mental health. Tried to fill the emptiness in your soul by getting wealth, but the money, fame, Louis and Gucci, it didn't help. You need to go to Balenciaga and get a belt, put it around your neck, kick out the stool, then kill yourself. You need to put a gun to your head, then drill yourself, cause to yourself you
know, I mean, obviously Mac is coming from a left-wing angle here. It's not very sensitive of you, Mac, to be making light of people who struggle with that, okay? So just throwing that out there.
then kill yourself. You need to put a gun to your head, then drill yourself, cause to yourself you've never revealed yourself. I swear to God, I know record label execs that managed you, represented you, brought you a couple checks. They told me all sorts of shit about you, how you like to.
Maybe your best course would be to tread lightly.
All right, well.
Let's be clear about one thing.
All right. Well, that was awful. That was, oh, come on, what the hell's going on? It's so bad my computer doesn't even want to work right now. Okay, so that wasn't great. It wasn't clever. There was no, like, one line that just was a showstopper. You know, he didn't have that Chris Benoit bar, okay? And I know they're hard to get, okay? They're hard to produce, and you know, you think you might have it, and then when people listen to it, it just doesn't hit that way, all right? This was very weak. This was 7.5 minutes of very, very, very weak disses. So, what did I waste? I wasted a half an hour on that. All right, that'll do it. That'll be the reaction. I don't think Tom's responding to this. I mean, why would you need to? Why would you need to? This was fucking trash. So, that'll do it. That'll be the reaction. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.